Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to question time for the 2023 spring elections. This is our fourth question time event this week. And this is an opportunity for voters to hear a little bit more from candidates about what they stand for and what would they do if they were successfully elected into the roles. We'll be hosting question times for all of these roles. Tomorrow we will have the remaining one, which is for Group President. All of the recordings of the ones that have already gone by and have happened are available on the SU website, or will be in due course. This particular question time event will be for the Swansea-based position, so that's both the Swansea Group President role as well as the Swansea part-time officers. I'll be the host for today's event. My name is Ewan Morrison. I'm the Student Voice and Advocacy Manager here at the Student Union, but for the purpose of this election, I'm also the Deputy Returning Officer. The format of this event will be as following. The candidates for each respective position will be invited to provide a 3-minute speech and then followed up by answers to 3 questions. All confirmed candidates have been invited to attend this event. And as I said, a recording will be available on the Student Union website, where you can find the full list of all the candidates as well as their manifestos. Before we begin, though, I would like to remind everyone of the candidates in the election for the Swansea-based positions. So for Swansea Campus President, we do have candidates of Natalie Beard, Michael Curtis, Mark Stewart-Dean, and reopen nominations. And then we have 2 part-time officer positions available in this election. International Students Officer, Riccardo Stefanelli, and reopen nominations. And for Student Engagement Officers, we have Redwan Al-Omari and reopen nominations. So I'm now going to invite our candidates for the part-time officer roles up. So up first will be the Student Engagement Officer. So Redwan, if you'd like to join me up here.
Hello everybody.
Okay. And when you're ready with your 3-minute speech, you can get going.
So I'll start by introducing my name. My name is Redwan Al-Amri. I'm a PSET student in my first year. I'm a part-time student who have a PhD in computer science. Previously, I have worked as a director of engagement for postgraduate students in my previous university during my PhD. I do believe on the major role and part of the engagement for students for their overall achievement, academic achievement, as well as their experience within the university. I do believe in transferring the student voice to the departments in charge within the university and within the student union. I did apply for this role as I believe it's really important for the student to get engaged with one another and also to have the sort of activities that will ease their academic life and journey and will benefit them for their future as well as their career path. So I am elected, I'm nominating myself for this position to represent all the students, especially the part-timers in this university, as they are the one with least interaction with the university activities, as most of them are working and they only attend classes at night, where nobody exists in the university except their lectures. So I hope to be elected for this position, and I wish or I look forward to be working with all the students and the student union in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for that. No worries. If you need to. Yeah, no worries. Okay, no worries at all. If you're ready now, we'll go through a couple of questions that we've got for you. So my first question to you is, what will your main priority be if you're elected into this role?
Well, my first or major main priority will be creating an engagement environment that will ensure inclusivity within the university, as well as diversity and equality in getting all the chances to participate and be active in this university.
Thank you. My second question is, what skills and experience do you believe you can bring to this role?
Well, based on my previous experience as a director of engagement for postgraduate students, so I have earned the quality of communications and the planning strategies to build and organize sort of activities that will benefit the students academically, as well as in their activity lifestyle.
Thank you. And my final question is, how do you plan to work with a wider team across the campus and other campuses? So how would you work with other part-time officers, for example?
Well, my plan is to have an integrated plans that brings the overall objective of the student union. This could be within the campus and as well as the other campuses, where we can play plan for engagement activities that bring all campuses all together and let the students have the experience of meeting one another.
Well, thank you for the answers to those questions there in your 3-minute speech. That's everything for you now. So
thank you so much.
Thank you again. And if I could invite you to take a seat, and yes, if I could invite the candidates for Swansea President to please attend. So a reminder that all candidates for all roles available in Swansea have been invited to this event. And a reminder that the candidates for Swansea Campus President are Natalie Beard, Michael Curtis, Michael Stewart-Dean, and reopen nominations. So before we get started with the speeches, we have drawn lots beforehand to establish the order that they'll take place. Michael, you were drawn out first, so you will be the first to speak, and then Natalie, you'll be second to do the speech. For each of the questions that we follow up with, we will alternate the order. So Natalie, you will be the first person to answer one of the questions, and vice versa, so as we go. Okay, so just when you're ready, Michael, your 3-minute speech, please.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Michael Curtis, and I'm here as a nominee for the Swansea Campus President role here at the Students' Union. I feel like it'd be good for this role, as I've been a student trustee for the past year, working with some other people here at the union, as well as being a student for 4 years here as well, based in Swansea. Working at SA1 campus, as well as knowing people at the other campuses, I feel like I have a good grasp of what the Swansea campus needs specifically. One of my first aims is to unite the Swansea campus, Swansea buildings and campuses all together, because everyone feels quite separated at the moment. For example, a lot of the SA1 students don't really know what goes on, like in the Alex and the business campus specifically. And I think bringing them all together, holding more kind of like, I say campus, but across building events, kind of getting all of them to engage with each other, because a lot of the, for example, my art student friends don't particularly know much about the engineering students, and I'm sure there's a lot of there's education. So all the different kind of groups seem to all stick with each other, and it'd be nice to kind of bring everyone more together as well, and obviously make friends. That's what part of university is about. It's making friends, lifelong friends to the whole while you're here. I think that's important, is meeting as many people as you can when you're here. Another one of my aims is to bring an inquiry to the university about what their plans for accommodation are here in Swansea. When I first came here as a student, I was originally in this glass building, and then eventually I changed my mind and moved into one of the private halls here in Swansea. But I'd like to know what they're going to do for students who are new here who don't have as much money possibly, because this class is limited in capacity, whereas the other the two main campuses, Lampeter and Carmarthen, have accommodation on site, whereas there's none here other than this class, which I don't think is suitable in terms of size or quality for students now. And I think having a look into that is important, and raising that so all students know at least what's going on, if not when it's happening, as well as looking into the possibility of a bar as well, included in that inquiry, the separate thing, because Swansea is the biggest campus without a bar. And I think that's one of the things missing here as well, because that would be a great place to host the events as well that I'd like to plan, but obviously I understand that will take a little bit of time. And then my last thing is to increase the amount of clubs and societies here in Swansea. Swansea is one of the places that's lacking in that regard. A lot of the clubs and societies here has been great with the karting, but I think more of this would be good. Lastly, thank you very much for your time. I'm Michael Curtis. You can find everything at Michael for UWTSD. You search that up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Michael. Natalie, your 3-minute speech when you're ready. Yep, when you're ready.
I'm an MBA student with a first-class degree in events and international festivals management, and I'm running for Swansea campus building. I'm a mature student and have been a course representative for the past 4 years. I'm not going to sit here and suggest that there's something flawed with our university and offer to fix it, as the truth is this university has changed my life for the better, and I'm a firm believer in the phrase, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. I came here to UWTSD not intending to make any friends and to just work hard and get that piece of paper that I've poured my heart and soul into. But along the way, I found a community and a support system for which I'll be forever grateful for. However, no organisation is ever going to be perfect, but my goal, if elected, would be to help it to make it as near perfect as possible for our students here, to listen to their needs and to work hard to make further improvements to existing support, as well to bring new ideas and initiatives to the role. We have an excellent wellbeing support service, but I would propose to improve it further by aiming to provide more in-person support with mental health checking similar to those that are already successfully running on other UWTSD campuses, so that nobody ever feels alone. Our career service are brilliant, but I propose to aim to improve them further by building more connections with local businesses to give students more options of work experience and skill building opportunities within a eventful life after university. Finally, I would like to improve events which are run as part of Give It Go and the other societies, which are already providing great support, social opportunities for our students, but I would aim to improve them more by providing a more diverse range of events so that the students are more likely to get involved with something that they enjoy. I would like to provide more training for the societies to better support them in running their own events and activities. I'm not proposing radical changes. I'm proposing to help further improve community work, which has already shaped my life so much. A place which I'm sure many will be is already providing vast amounts of support to anyone who needs it. Thank you for listening. I would love to get to know more of the students I will potentially be representing or a couple out in friendly chat if anyone wishes to do so. If you want to check me out on social media, it's Nat Swansea.
Thank you for your 3-minute speech there, Natalie. Okay, so now we've got a couple questions for you both. So Natalie, you're going to answer first on this one. So my first question is, what issue do you think Swansea students face that needs wider attention?
I think a lot of people have been struggling since sort of COVID, the people who were there through COVID, maybe still struggling with isolation. I know a lot of classes are now back in person, so that's good. It's nice to go back at that in-person interaction. But I think maybe if we could look at wellbeing support and support them through issues such as isolation through COVID and also cost of living crisis, I think it would be really important to just get some more interactive in-person conversations going and see how you can get your support on that one.
Great, thank you. Michael, same question to you. What issue do you think Swansea students face that needs wider attention?
Very bad, but I do agree with you. I think more specifically socially, I think a lot of students struggle. I know people who specifically the year kind of below me obviously they never really got to meet their classmates to begin with, and now they're kind of doing a little bit of kind of the fresher stuff now, which I think is a very bit strange. And I think supporting that socially, running more events, especially, and as well financially, I know you said as well, but financially, I think it's been a lot of struggle, especially for myself personally and for other students. I think that as well as like my accommodation thing as well. It's horrific expensive to live in Swansea as a student unless you're sharing, which many people who were affected by COVID won't be able to do just yet.
Thank you. So my second question, and Michael, for you to answer this one first, is what more can be done to build a community across all of the UWTSD sites?
I think I would suggest possibly like a big event once a year to engage all the campuses. It switches hosts each kind of every year so often, like with maybe like Carmarthen, Lampeter, Swansea, each take turns hosting it, and kind of inviting everyone from all campuses. Maybe like first like some sort of easy break. I don't know, I haven't looked at it specifically, but like some sort of break where everyone's free and everyone can come down, and we just host different talks, events, social gatherings, maybe stuff later on, and they just have be a large event spanning some sort of period of time, maybe at the beginning of the year or midway this time of year. But I think some sort of large scale event inviting everyone together would be important, would be a good idea for that.
Thank you. Natalie, same question. What more can be done to build a community across all of the UWTSD sites?
I think it's important that maybe the campus presidents try and work together to share initiatives and share ideas and work together to build sort of similar events and structures happening in all campuses to bring everyone together sort of thing. I think the events idea is a great idea. I think an annual event, maybe sports day event, something like that would be a good way to do that. And maybe, I don't know, like they give it a go, events, maybe they could just arrange every now and again to do trips to different campuses for those who wish to experience life on the other campuses.
Thank you. So my final question, and Natalie first, how can your past experience help you with this role?
So I'm an events manager. I used to still do run music festivals. I've been doing that for years. I think by doing that, I worked with a lot of people, different people from all sorts of age ranges, and I think it'll help me in terms of bringing creativity to the role and being able to work with different people and understand different needs and communications. I've worked with people who are quiet, I've worked with people who are outgoing, so it's just, I think it'll be a good way to understand people's needs and be able to work them to improve the university.
Great, thank you. Michael, how can your past experiences help you with this role?
Well, I've been on the student board since I was in secondary school. I've worked with each of my colleges, and some college and secondary school and university as well, in different ways to try and help support students. I've worked specifically in environment in secondary school. In college, I was the course rep, and then at the university, I have been a student trustee for the past year, working here at the union, and that has been a good experience and what encouraged me to apply for this Swansea president role specifically.
Well, thank you both for all of your questions there and your 3-minute speeches. So just a reminder, that was the question time for all of the Swansea campus-based positions, both Swansea campus president, as well as the part-time officer roles of international students officer and student engagement officer. Again, you can find that full list of candidates that we discussed earlier available on the Student Union website. That is also where you can find the manifestos for each of the candidates. Full recording of this event is also going to be available there. And a reminder as well that voting will open on Monday the 6th at 10 o'clock. That's Monday the 6th at 10 o'clock, and it will close on Thursday the 9th at 3 o'clock. If you as a voter have any questions or things that you'd like to discuss, please do get in touch with us in the elections team by contacting our email election@uwtsd.ac.uk, where you can find more details and we'll happily answer any questions. But that's it for now. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching this video, and best of luck to all of our candidates during this election. Thank you and bye.